Hi yogis. So I hope you all are doing okay at home and staying healthy and safe. We are going to start a little tutorial series on the Hot 26 poses. We all know how important the Hot 26 poses are to our 101 classes. So as we go through these, share with us your postures and ask lots of questions, give us some feedback. But let's go ahead and we'll get started. So we're going to start with half moon pose today, just doing half moon and then the back bend. And then next time we'll pick it up with hands to feet. All right. So well, we want to start with our heels and toes together here. So creating, a nice strong foundation through our legs. So heels and toes come together. We're pressing the feet down into the floor. We're activating the quadriceps as we lift the knees, standing nice and tall, working on our posture. And then from here, we bring the arms overhead and interlace the fingers, letting the index fingers point up towards the sky. So the number one thing right here is just to get the elbows to straighten. If you're particularly tight in the shoulders or the side body, you might have to bend the elbows because just reaching arms overhead, is a little bit of a challenge for some of us. And that's okay. So just know that that's where you're at though. And then eventually the goal is to straighten those arms and to get the biceps back by the ears as well. Okay, so from here, then think about bringing the palms together here. So again, another thing we see is a lot of people will start with palms apart, even though their fingers are interlaced. But we want to try to press those palms together, really working the grip, strengthening through our wrist here. So that's the number 2 goal right here. And then also, like I said, biceps come back by the ears. So working on that shoulder flexibility, opening up through the chest. And then we're going to knit the ribs together. So pulling everything in. Everything's nice and engaged as we grow tall. Create some length in the spine here. From here, we're going to take a nice inhale breath. And as we exhale, the hips will move over to the left, and then we start to reach it over to the right. So again, we're keeping the chin out of the chest, the shoulders and the hips are all square to the front. Again, pressing the palms together here. And you're going to feel as if the right arm is pulling up and over on the left. So one of the things you want to avoid is collapsing forward. So bringing the chin into the chest, letting that left shoulder come forward. We want to make sure we're staying opened up and not just collapsing down to the side. So if we're really flexible, we might have a tendency just to bend over to the side, but we want to stay lifted. So we want to engage that left side body, the left oblique, as we lift up and over, getting a good stretch all the way down the left side of the body. And then we change. We bring it back up, realign everything, take a nice big inhale breath. And as you exhale, this time hips move over to the right, and then you reach it over to the left. So anytime you start to deepen this pose, you really want to think about moving the hips first. So hips move over to the right, and then we reach over to the left. But again, we're staying tall and lifted. Chin is out of the chest, shoulders, hips square to the front, palms pressing together, and change. Then we'll take it right into that back bend. So in our back bend, we want to avoid kind of collapsing into our low back, sticking our bottom out, just collapsing back, or just dumping forward even. So again, think about pressing the feet down into the ground, down into the floor. Weight is going to come into your heels. Try to keep your biceps back by the ears. As you inhale, think about lifting the chest up. And as you exhale, we're going to take it into that little back bend. So moving the biceps back by the ears. And I always encourage students to just take a pause here at the end of your exhale breath. Think about where your body is. Think about taking that inhale and lifting the chest. So we're lifting from the breastbone up. And as you exhale, again, taking it back a little bit further. So we're not going to collapse into the low back. We're going to stay lifted and tall, and we're going to bend from the middle spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take it back. And change. Bringing the arms down to the sides. So that's our half moon and back bend. Not needing to move very far into each one. So just take it to whatever depth feels good for you, wherever you can hold it, wherever you know that you're feeling that work in the body. And just enjoy these postures, all right? So again, comment, ask questions, send us photos, share your postures with us, and we cannot wait to see you all back at Yoga 101. So thank you, have a great day, stay safe and healthy. Namaste.